Charlie, this is VAR with me, Sammy Bartels. In February, it looked like a master stroke when the Ghana Football Association appointed Kim Lars Björkegren, the Black Queens coach, as an assistant coach of the Black Stars. Was aimed at revitalizing Otuado's backroom staff and make sure the Black Stars had the best technical brain ahead of their participation in the World Cup. And then in March 2026, the floor fell out of this arrangement from an almost unforeseeable source. CAF made a decision on the 5th of March 2026 to postpone the Women's Africa Cup of Nations, the AFCON, which was supposed to have been played in March. The postponement takes the tournament to July 2026. Now, what appeared to be a clever appointment by the Ghana Football Association, utilizing resource that was already on their books, now appears to be a structural nightmare. So here on VAR, the question I ask is, will the coach stay on as assistant coach of the Black Stars? And if he does, how does that impact the build-up to the Black Queens' participation in the postponed Women's African Cup of Nations? Could he run things from the Black Stars camp? Does he have to choose one? And if he decided to do both, how favorable and how effective will such an arrangement be? The question just isn't about time. It's also about priority. Can one man serve two masters when both masters are fighting for their lives as far as participation in the World Cup is concerned? Let's start by looking at the risk. Are my fears founded? Because the 2026 edition of the Women's AFCON is not just another WAFCON tournament. It is a tournament that will determine Africa's representatives at the next World Cup in 2027. The Black Stars are also returning to the World Cup. But the Black Stars are also focused on what is really a crucial World Cup that has a lot riding on it. The WAFCON is not just a trophy hunt. The World Cup is not just another World Cup. So while Kim is probably in Toronto or in Los Angeles or in Boston analyzing the Panama or English squads for the Black Stars, or whilst he's overseeing the scouting of Black Stars opponents in the friendly matches, the Black Queens most likely will be in their pre-tournament stage. Which one does he choose? Can he choose both? Should the FA do a wait and see? Or should the FA decisively take a decision now to prevent any repercussions? Are we risking the future of the women's game? CAF has already disappointed women and have showed them the exit and made them realize that indeed they are second citizens when it comes to African football. If Kim stays on as Black Stars coach, will we be risking the Black Queens ticket to the next FIFA Women's World Cup? It's a big question. I don't have the answers, but I suspect the Ghana Football Association has the answers. History tells us that when technical resources are shared, they don't always end up with the best results. Previously, we've seen the Black Stars augmented with experienced technical hands, and most of the time it has been coaches who are experienced. For instance, 2006 World Cup, Coach Jones Atukwefio, may so rest in peace, Coach Samade, and certain other coaches were appointed as scouts, and such similar tradition has been repeated in Ghana's previous participation in the World Cup. But this is the first time that the head coach of another senior national team, in this case, the most successful of our senior national teams as we speak now, because they won bronze at the last African Women's Cup tournament. This is the first time that the coach of that national team is being made a part of the Black Stars setup. So does that make the WAFCON competition a side quest and the Black Stars participation in the World Cup the main quest? Here's what I think. The Ghana Football Association has to be brave enough to admit that the facts surrounding their appointment of the Black Queens coach into the technical team of the Black Stars has significantly changed. The circumstances are not the same. When the appointed came in February, WAFCON was supposed to take place in March of 2026 to April. Now, that has changed because the WAFCON is also going to take place in the summer, just like the World Cup. So to Kurtz and his executive, I think what this calls for, quite clearly, is for a swift, decisive decision to be taken on this. And there's none more productive than rescinding the decision of Kim Björkegren. It's quite obvious at this stage that he should be relieved of his duties as an assistant coach of the Black Stars, and a new person fills that role quickly to allow the Black Stars backroom staff to adjust accordingly. The Black Queens are in peak form. They played in Dubai, trounced the Russian team that they played against. This is not the time to break their momentum by taking their leader, coach, and technical brain away from them for this internship with the Black Stars. If Otuado still needs help in the technical department, then perhaps we need to find someone else to fill that role with undivided attention to help the Black Stars properly prepare for the World Cup. Or perhaps, just perhaps, has the FA put Kim on the Black Stars technical team just to have some of the bills that comes with hiring him covered as part of the Black Stars bill? Because if that is the case, then perhaps the situation becomes more complicated. Whatever the FA decides to do, the FA must realize that you can't eat your cake and have it. And sometimes, in overcomplicating situations, we end up shooting ourselves in the foot. The Black Stars' participation in the World Cup is too precious for us to score own goals even before a single ball is kicked. The Black Queens' participation in the WAFCON and the potential ticket to participate in the next FIFA Women's World Cup is too crucial, again, for us to start sabotaging ourselves even before the first ball is kicked in the World Cup. So to the FA, I say, choose this day which master you want the coach to serve, because we can't have it all our way. But this is where leadership comes in, and this is where decisive action comes in. And we here at VAR are saying, Ghana Football Association, take decisive action as regards this matter. So what I'm calling the Ghana Football Association to do is pretty simple. Decide whether you want a beefed up Black Stars that would advance at the World Cup stage, or a ticket to the FIFA Women's World Cup. It hasn't been too long since we celebrated International Women's Day. So the call is up to you, and we expect you to make the best decision. This is VAR, and my name is Samuel Bartels. Thanks a lot for watching yet another edition. To get more great content like this and more, subscribe to our channels here on Yo Charlie and like our content. See you again another time.